have a date with the angel. Starring Betty White. Bill Williams as Gus Angel. Presented by Plymouth, star of The Forward Look, and the Plymouth Dealers of America.
The time, 6 months after Vicki and Gus Angel were married. The main character, Gus's former girlfriend. The plot, oh boy.
That's where the trouble was, George. His claim was filed under the letter F.
F for Phillips?
Yes? To see me? I don't know any Mrs. Sanderson. Dee Dee Meeks? Well, send her in. Well, I'll be darned. The girl I went with back in high school.
How much not to say anything to Vicki?
Vicki knows all about her.
Well, you won't need me around here.
Don't be silly. Dee Dee! Boy, do you look good.
The right hairdo, the right diet, it does wonders.
Well, I don't know what it is, but you sure... Oh, excuse me. Mrs. Sanderson, this is my good friend George Clemson.
How do you do? Well, I'm just in the way.
Oh, stick around. How did you find me after all these years?
When Jack and I flew in this morning, that's my husband, we ran into Fred Brunner.
No kid.
Uh-huh, at the airport. So the first thing I asked for was you, and he told me you were in the insurance business. Whatever happened to archaeology?
Well, you know how those things go. So, Fred told you about me.
Mm-hmm. Don't go.
Oh, you two go ahead, reminisce. I don't even know Freddie.
So, Brenner told you where to find me, huh?
Not really. He sent me to the wrong building. I've been looking for you for an hour. I kind of thought we'd have lunch together. Huh?
Oh, we've already had lunch.
Oh.
Say, how about dinner at my place? I'd love to have you meet my wife.
Yes, Freddie did mention you had a cute wife.
She's a dreamboat. How about you and your husband having dinner with us tonight?
Well, I'd like to, but Jack may be working till late.
Then you come. Maybe he can come over later.
All right, but after dinner. Too short notice even for a dreamboat wife. Besides, food would interfere with talking. We have a lot of things to catch up on, Gus. Oh, will you look at this time? I have to go. Bye, George.
Bye.
Bye, Dee Dee.
Gus. Buddy, you have just done the dumbest thing you will ever do.
Inviting Dee Dee over?
Not Dee Dee, Boo-Boo.
Oh, come off it, George. Vicki knows all about her. And besides, what's wrong with inviting over an old friend to talk over old times?
Gus, you're trying to be practical and talk about women at the same time. The two just don't mix.
Vicki's different.
Why?
Well, she is. Vicki knows I love her, and she knows all I actually did was date old Dee Dee a couple of times.
Oh, Dee Dee! Gus, you just don't invite ex-girlfriends over to meet your wife. They can't take it, boy. If you don't believe me, just take a good look at Vicki's face when you march in with old Dee Dee.
How do you know so much about her?
Sit back, old buddy. I want to tell you a horrible story. When I was married 4 or 5 months like you, I ran across an old girlfriend of mine, Rose Martin. All wide-eyed and innocent, I brought her home to meet Wilma. The two of them smiled at each other. And Gus, they never stopped smiling. It was like their jaws were locked. And through the smiles came the most terrible remarks. Like Rose would say, George always drank his coffee black when he was going with me. And Wilma would hit her with, well, that's because he had no taste in those days. Gus, I'm telling you, it was terrible. Finally, still smiling, Wilma threw Rose right out of the house.
I'll prove to you that Vicki's different.
Oh, sure. Listen, Gus, to this day, we've never had a rose in our garden. I'm not kidding you, we've never been to the Rose Parade.
Oh.
No, I'm telling you. Around the house, I have to sing my wild Irish chrysanthemum.
Hi, Vicki.
Hello, darling.
Say hello for me.
Wilma says hello. What's up?
Guess who's coming over tonight?
Who?
Dee Dee Meeks. Vicky. Sweetheart.
I told you she's gone to get the gun.
Honey, it's all right, isn't it?
Of course, that's fine.
I knew you'd say that. She said it would be fine. Honey, Dee Dee doesn't want you to go to any trouble, so she's coming over after dinner, which I thought was pretty considerate. Vicky, don't you?
I thought Dee Dee was married.
She is. She just got into town with her husband, and he's working late or something. Now, don't go to any trouble. Just pick up a coffee cake or a... Wait a minute, better than that. You know what she used to love? Those French pastry things. What do you call them? Napoleons.
All right.
Wonderful. Well, I got work to do, sweetheart. Goodbye, Vicky. What did I tell you? She's tickled to death.
Bad news? Not really. Gus is bringing a girl he used to go with home for a visit. Oh, I've known about her, of course. Her name's Diane Meeks. Gus says she and her husband are in town, and they looked him up. Of course, what could poor Gus do but invite them over?
Could have not invited them over.
You can't do that to people. Besides, Wilma, he went with her for almost a year.
So?
That's longer than we've been married. If her husband has to work late, that means she'll be here alone. What am I going to say to her?
Vicky, honey, Gus married you, not Diane. He wants to show you off. I took it as a compliment when George brought Rose home.
Rose?
Rose Martin. George was actually engaged to her at one time. Anyway, he brought her home, and we had a lovely evening.
What did you talk about?
Oh, general subjects like coffee. As I recall, she went home early. It's just a matter of being adult about the whole thing, Vicky.
I guess so.
Well, of course it is. After all, we're not naive. We know the fellas went with other girls before they met us. What's this Diane look like?
Nice looking, I guess. I don't... She's probably in Gus's high school annual.
Get it.
I ran across it one day when I was cleaning his closet. Here it is. Meeks. Diane Meeks.
Oh, look at that hairdo. She looks like a sheepdog.
Pretty eyes, don't you think?
Mm-hmm. Big bone girl, though. Look at that round face. Bet she's had to fight fat all her life.
Listen to this. Valedictorian honor student. For knowledge, she is greedy. If you're searching for brains, straight A's and such, you'll find them, yes, indeedy. Her nickname's Dee Dee.
Sounds to me like she's all brains.
I don't know. Gus went with her for almost a year. And I know Gus.
Oh. Vicky, I went with a guy for 3 semesters, and I don't even remember his name.
Really?
Sure. Fella called Johnny Stillwell. Let's see what she wrote to Gus.
Here.
No guess is as good as mine, Dee Dee.
No guess is as good as mine. What does that mean?
Who knows? Those things you wrote in high school annuals never made any sense anyway.
There was one in mine I always loved. To Vicky, the most antiseptic girl in Bacteriology 3.
Honey, I've got to run.
Well, I guess it's not so bad if she's a brainy type. It was the other kind I was worried about. Mine, you look nice.
So do you. I picked up some cigarettes for her.
Good. You know, I'm really looking forward to tonight.
I'm glad because... Boy, do you look terrific. Wait till Dee Dee sees you.
You're a very satisfactory husband. You know, aside from the honor student stuff, you haven't told me very much about her.
She's nice.
No, I mean, what did you find attractive about her?
Who analyzes that kind of stuff when you're in high school? But I'll tell you this much. Alongside of you, she fades right into the wallpaper.
Well, we mustn't let her fade into the wallpaper. I want her to have a good time.
I just hope it isn't boring for you.
Oh, it won't be. I can picture the whole evening right now. Yes, I can picture the whole evening right now. I've never seen her, but I can picture Dee Dee right now.
It's awfully nice of you to have me over like this, Mrs. Angel.
Oh, not Mrs. Angel, Vicky.
Ah, now I see what August was raving about when he told me about you.
Oh, well, he's a little prejudiced. Dee Dee, here he is.
Hello, Dee Dee. I'm glad you could make it tonight.
Oh, it's nice to be here, August.
Boy, do you look terrific.
Now, I want one thing understood right from the beginning. We're all adults, and I know that you and August have a lot of memories to share. I want you to pretend that I'm not even here.
I wouldn't think of doing such a rude thing, Mrs. Angel.
Vicky! Now, there's nothing wrong with reminiscing. After all, every one of us went with several people in high school.
I didn't.
Well, then you and August have that many more memories to share. I'll get the Napoleon.
Napoleon, August told you.
Now, here's the Centralia, and there are plenty of cigarettes. Have fun.
Certainly.
She means every word of it.
No wonder you talk about her so much.
I can't help it.
Hi, the Algebra Club.
Oh, there it is. And there's Mr. Miller. The original square root.
Here we are. Oh, don't spoil me, darling. Dee Dee, there you go.
Thank you.
Did I hear you two talking about algebra?
I spent all of my time helping August with his homework.
Oh, now, surely you two found time for something besides algebra.
Well, yes, we...
I thought so.
I helped him with his geometry, too.
My folks used to give me a party if I came home with a C average.
Everything you've done tonight has been so adult. Mrs. Angel, Vicky, I'm having a wonderful time.
So am I, Dee Dee. So am I.
Did you get that, sweetheart? Never mind, I'll get it. Dee Dee.
Am I very late? I thought I'd never get here. Guess what you forgot today?
What?
Your address.
Oh,
I had to call the office and get it from George. You know something funny, Gus? I don't think you wanted me to have it, but I said, now look, this must be your wife. I'm not usually this rude, but it's so good to see this guy. Hello, Dee Dee. I like her already, Gus.
I knew you would.
Of course. So this is Vicky. Vicky. Why did you tell me about her, Gus? Freddie was right. She's cute.
I told you.
Oh, here, let me put that in the other room for you.
Oh, Gus will get it.
As they say in Mandalay.
As they say in Mandalay, I'd forgotten about that.
I'm sorry your husband couldn't come with you. Oh, he'll be by later. I love your house. The bank loves it, too.
Well, Gus never could have done this on archaeology.
Archaeology?
Oh, didn't you know? Gus always wanted to be an archaeologist. But to tell you the truth,
Vicky.
Vicky, you did the right thing. Yes, I always say what a man has always wanted to do and what makes a woman comfortable are two different things. Yes, you certainly did the right thing, Vic. How's Emery?
Oh, Dad? He's fine. How you two getting along?
Well, now I want one thing understood. We're all adults, and I know that you and Gus have a lot of memories to share. I want you to pretend I'm not even here.
Wonderful.
We don't want to bore you, honey.
Nonsense. There's nothing wrong with reminiscing. After all, every one of us went with several people in high school.
Gus didn't.
I'll put on some coffee. Now, here's the Centralian. And here are the cigarettes.
Hurry back.
Hurry back. Shouldn't leave her alone, Gus.
The ladder doesn't work. Swell girl, huh?
Well,
She thinks you're the greatest.
well.
You're a little quiet, sweetheart. Hope you're not bored. Coming! Sure I can't help you, Vicky? There's the girls' swimming team.
Oh, there I am. See? You look at those bathing suits. Oh, those were the days, huh? I bet you still can't do the weeping willow like up at the beach.
The heck I can't.
All right,
And
come
there's-
on, let's see you try.
Oh, not here, Dee Dee. I feel silly.
Oh, you're just saying that because you know you can't lift me anymore. Come on.
I'll just show you who can't lift you
Now, wait, now
anymore.
take it easy. I don't have enough.
I'm not that old. I'm just...
Oh, God! Oh,
Don't worry. Honey, this is called the Weeping Willow.
Don't be so smug. I weigh 101 pounds, purse and all. Oh.
Oh, too bad we can't do the overhead handstand. If she had on a bathing suit, you'd really see something.
I bet you never showed me.
Show Vicky our Weeping Willow?
Uh-huh.
No.
My purse weighs 40 pounds by itself.
Oh, Gus will get that. Good.
Oh.
Big help you are. Oh. What are those? They look delicious.
Napoleons. I thought they were your favorite.
Well, they may have been once, but... Ooh, I wouldn't dare. You eat mine.
Sure. What difference does it make?
Vicky's lucky. She always looks like that. She eats like a horse.
How about that?
How about that? You remember?
How about that? Old Frenchie!
With the red hat.
I'll never forget
I can
her.
find it. Wait.
Cream, Dee Dee?
No. Not so fast.
Looking for something. The Algebra Club. Now, how do I ever make that, Gus?
Oh. There's your graduation picture.
Oh, let's see what I wrote. No Gus is as good as mine. Get a napkin, Gus.
I didn't spill it.
There's who Vicky looks like.
Who? Maybe a little.
A little, exactly. Look. Same eyes, same build. Oh, Vicky, she was wonderful.
Who's this, darling?
Old Lady Andrews.
Gus tells me you were quite an honor student, Dee Dee. You can't imagine how I envy anybody with a real intellectual capacity.
That's it, all right.
She's bigger than Vicky.
Oh, no, Gus. She just seems bigger. Because Vicky has that wonderful knack a lot of taller girls have. She looks comfortable in her clothes.
Now, why can't I think of something nice like that to say to you?
Because... Who is old Lady Andrews? Your gym teacher?
How did you know? I'll tell you what I would like. If it wouldn't be too much trouble now, I'd like a slice of Melba toast.
All right. Oh, Gus will get it. I'll get it.
Hurry back.
I weigh 101 pounds, purse and all. Oh, what's the matter with you, kid? You eat like a horse, reach like a horse. You taller girls look so comfortable on your ladders. While you're up there, you can trim the weeping willow. Oh, come on, old lady Andrews, tear the top off.
And this is the kitchen.
Oh.
Vicky gave this place 3 heavy coats of enamel all by herself.
No brush. I finger painted it. Oh, be careful, Gus. Well, that's nothing. You should see him with a sack of cement. See him.
Him see! Pale-face see him! Oh, remember that?
Tell Vicky about that.
I will.
What's out there?
It's the service porch. It leads to the patio.
Come on, let's go look. Oh, Vicky, never mind the toast, honey. I already drank my coffee.
Turn to the right. I'll be right there. I'll be right there. Honey, look what time it is.
That's right. She's been alone a good 5 seconds.
I mean, shouldn't her husband be here by now?
You think that would make any difference to her?
Honey, you're going to hate me for saying this.
Go on.
I wish she'd go home. Isn't that a nasty thing to say? Honey, she's still in high school. I'm afraid I've outgrown those kind of things. Besides, alongside of you.
Gus, there's no light out there.
I'll take care of it. Right into the wallpaper.
What?
Just a private joke.
Hello. I'm Jack Sanderson.
Oh, I'm Vicky Angel. Come on in.
Thank you very much.
Diane's getting the 50-cent tour.
Oh, Jack. You're early.
As a matter of fact, I'm a little late. How are you, honey? And this must be Gus.
Honey, this is Dee Dee's husband, Jack.
Well, I've certainly heard a lot about you through the years. I kind of got the impression that you were a 7-foot blonde Apollo. Welcome back to the human race. Thank you.
You have some coffee?
Oh, I'd love to, but... Oh, now, honey, you haven't been eating any of those, have you?
Did everything come out all right downtown?
Has she?
No.
Oh, good. You don't know what I go through with the chin straps and reducing creams every time she goes off her diet. Between that and the hair curler, she looks like an aluminum porcupine.
You said we had to go.
I didn't, but we do. You seem kind of quiet. Is everything all right?
I'm fine.
Good.
I'll get you a wrap.
Oh, thanks very much. Thanks. You didn't go to Central High, did you?
Not until tonight.
I know what you mean. It can be quite an education. Oh, thank you. Here's your wrap, Annie. It's kind of nippy outside. It's been wonderful meeting you folks, and thanks for taking care of my little girl.
Goodbye, Vicky.
Oh, Diana, you must come and see us the next time you're in town.
And, Gus, I can tell
Thanks
you...
again. Honey, the motor's running.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Could have been a lot worse.
I told George Clemson he was silly. You know what he said? He told me you and old Dee Dee would never get along.
Oh, Dee Dee and me? Oh, you're kidding.
Got a date with an angel, gonna meet her at 7. Got a date with an angel, and I'm on my way to heaven.
and your Plymouth dealer invite you to watch the Lawrence Welk program Top Tunes, and you tell it on this same network. Tom Kennedy speaking. Good night, everybody. You have a date with the angel. Starring Betty White. Bill Williams as Gus Angel. Presented by Plymouth, star of the Forward Look, and the Plymouth Dealers of America.
The time, 6 months after Vicki and Gus Angel were married. The main character, Gus's former girlfriend. The plot, oh boy.
That's where the trouble was, George. His claim was filed under the letter F.
F. For Phillips?
Yes? To see me? I don't know any Mrs. Sanderson. Dee Dee Meeks? Well, send her in. Well, I'll be darned. The girl I went with back in high school.
How much not to say anything to Vicki?
Vicky knows all about her.
Well, you won't need me around here.
Don't be silly. Dee Dee! Boy, do you look good.
The right hairdo, the right diet, it does wonders.
Well, I don't know what it is, but you sure... Oh, excuse me. Mrs. Sanderson, this is my good friend George Clemson.
How do you do? Well, I'm just in the way.
Oh, stick around. How did you find me after all these
Well,
years?
when Jack and I flew in this morning, that's my husband, we ran into Fred Brenner.
No kid.
At the airport. So the first thing I asked for was you, and he told me you were in the insurance business. Whatever happened to archaeology?
Well, you know how those things go. So, Fred told you about me.
Don't go.
Oh, you two go ahead, reminisce. I don't even know Freddie.
So, Brenner told you where to find me, huh?
Not really. He sent me to the wrong building. I've been looking for you for an hour. I kind of thought we'd have lunch together.
Oh, we've already had lunch. Say, how about dinner at my place? I'd love to have you meet my wife.
Yes, Freddie did mention you had a